Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A questioner asks, how do you find time to read? And this is the conundrum that most of us who love kitabs but don't have enough time to read the books, we go through this. And the short answer is you have to make the time. You're not going to have time to read. You have to make that time to read. What that means is, just like anything else that has a priority in your life, you have to fit that into your schedule and all the other stuff go around it. Your job, for instance. That block of time that you have reserved for your job, your occupation, nothing else is going to be in that time period. Absolutely nothing. It's such a priority that even family has to take a backseat to it, unless there's an emergency. And all the other stuff in your life is planned around it. Before work, after work. Similarly, salah. When it's time for salah, you know that this block of time is reserved for that. Other things can go before or after. Sleeping, eating, resting, all of that goes around. Those who are extremely serious about physical exercise, they have a specific time block in their daily schedule for that exercise. Nothing will stop them from that. Similarly, reading has to become like that. And it's very difficult. So you have to choose a block in your day. You can start out with 30 minutes, but an hour is good. If you read for an hour every single day, and this has to be a daily thing. It's not like I take a break from it. Every single day, inshallah. 1 hour, you can finish at least a book every single month. A good sized book. Even 200-300 pages. On a monthly basis, you can finish that much. And the more time you give to yourself, the better. You can also have a specified time block for reading. And then you can have other smaller moments of time that are not specified for reading, but like you're kind of free, you knock out 1 or 2 pages. It has to become like a real, that's how you develop that hobby. Another thing is that other things that take you away from reading, you have to minimize those things. For instance, YouTube, which is kind of ironic as I'm uploading this on YouTube, but decreasing that, social media, other things that you see in your life that are taking time away, you need to replace that with reading. Another thing, and I'm just mentioning a whole bunch of stuff. I know it's not really organized. I'm speaking as it comes to my mind. Is stacking. So stacking is extremely beneficial. What is stacking? You have an action that is absolutely necessary in your daily schedule, and you plan the reading before or after it. For instance, I saw this video of Sheikh Ahmed Ma'bad, Hafidhahullah, one of the greatest shuyukh in our time regarding hadith. He said, and he advised his students, to have a book by your bedside, and you read for 5 to 10 minutes every single night. 5 to 10 minutes every single night, just a few pages, and then you put it to the side and you go to sleep. He said that this habit of his has allowed him to read books such as Tahzib al-Tahzib, Fathul Bari. He's elderly, but he read Fathul Bari by 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe whatever amount of time that he read. Maybe he elongated it. He has a longer period of time, maybe 30 minutes. But just that period of time before sleep has allowed him to do that. Now think about it. Most people, when they're in bed, they have their phone before them and they're just scrolling and they're watching different reels and they're doing different stuff. In a 5 to 10 year period of time, they will not be able to recount for anything. That amount of, time that was spent for entertainment, they won't be able to recollect what it was used for. They'll have nothing to show for it. But if a person struggles at first, puts away those sources of entertainment and opts for a book, they will have a list of all of the books that they were able to read. And just 5 to 10 minutes in a year, you could read about 2 or 3 books. 10 years, 30 books, just from 5 to 10 minutes before sleep. So that's an act of stacking. Another way you can stack is in the morning. Personally, what I do after Salatul Fajr, if I wake up before Fajr, then Alhamdulillah. If not, Fajr time after Salatul Fajr, I will do my daily adhkar, ibadat, etc. And then right after that, because that's a staple, my ibadah in the morning, it must get done. That's priority number one. Then I stack the reading. So right after that, I'm not going to take my break. I'm not going to go have breakfast yet. I'm going to have that period of time of reading. And for anyone who is a parent out there, you know that that morning time period is precious. It's gold. That's when your children are sleeping. That is my monastery period. That's like, if I miss that, my day's gone. The khair that I feel is gone. The enjoyment of my life for that day is like gone. You can't get it back. So a good hour of reading then you can start your day, and you can do whatever you have to do. And then whenever you get periods of time, you get like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, read 2 pages, read whatever you can. You'll see at the end of the day you have your hour of reading. Let's say you've read 5 pages, depending on how dense the book is, 5 to 10 pages. And then in random periods throughout the day, you did another 5 pages collectively. And then you're reading at night, you did another 2 pages. That's like 12, 13 pages. In a month, you're reading hundreds, you're reading books, right? Depending on how large that book is. Some books are 100 pages. And of course, this is a topic for another time. You don't have to read a book cover to cover. Some people think that you have to read literally like the first page and the footnotes and the end notes, and you don't have to read all of that. You read what benefits you, and then you can put that book away. So this is how we have to start programming reading into our lives. It cannot be a side thing, kind of a side hobby. It has to be, you have to really take it seriously if you want to be a reader. It has to become a priority. Some people, they prioritize video games. Some people, they prioritize reels and watching videos and all of these kind of things. Why do they do so? They don't do it consciously. It's because it's fun. Now, reading is a tough endeavor, especially if you're reading like classical works. It's very difficult. So you need to really push yourself towards it, because in your mind, you know this is a good thing. So you push yourself towards it. After a while, you're going to start enjoying it, and you're going to get off of that entertainment high kind of thing, and you will be able to go further. So, the sad answer is that it's not so easy. It's something that requires sacrifice, and that's the only way you're going to be able to read more. You have to really put it in there. And some people are gifted with the love of reading. They just love reading, and they like dense works. Now, if someone's reading a novel, that's different. Novels, and I've had my experience of reading these novels, I could read hours on end. Like, you don't have to tell me to do anything. I'll just read nonstop. It just glues you in. It's like a movie. But I'm talking about classical works. I'm talking about like usulul fiqh, usulul hadith, or tafsir, or these kind of things that sometimes you don't feel so engaged. After a while, though, you will get engaged into these kind of things. So that's my 2 cents on the whole question of how do you find time to read? You make that time, and you prioritize that time. Otherwise, just whenever you have a few minutes here and there, nothing really comes out of that. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for tawfiq to make us amongst the qurra, those who read, those who benefit, those who understand the first wahi to be revealed, iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, and make us among those who have the knowledge of his deen. وصلى الله تبارك وتعالى على خير خلق محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.